Hello, I hope you're having a lovely day. It's gorgeous here. So I'm just going to film our evening yoga for you to do maybe later on today, or you can do it anytime actually. It's really nice just to really settle your system down. So if you start off by finding yourself a nice comfortable seat, and just draw your lower belly in a little bit, lengthen up through your spine. You might want to just give your shoulders a little roll just to let any tension drop away from your day. And then just wriggle yourself into a nice place and then gently close your eyes. And as you bring your awareness inward, we just begin to feel into our physical body. So this beautiful earth element of ours. And just having a little check through your body and feeling into what she has to share with you today. So as you bring your awareness down to your feet, your toes, your ankles, and maybe just feeling into those, maybe just take a breath for your feet and your ankles and just let them simply relax. And then into your lower legs, your shins, your calf muscles, into your knees. And again, with a lovely deep breath in as you breathe out, just letting your lower legs simply relax. As you bring your awareness through your knees, your thighs, your hips. Again, just softening with the breath. Allowing any tension, any tightness from your day just to begin to dissolve. And as you bring your awareness into the whole of your pelvic bowl, maybe just take a few gentle circling movements just to release any tightness, any tension there. Gently spiraling around. Maybe one direction, then maybe in the other direction. Just bringing yourselves back into a nice central place. So just beginning to call that energy back, calling all that energy back from your day, anywhere that you've been giving out lots of energy, maybe at work, maybe to family, friends. And just really calling it all back to yourself. So as you just let your shoulders gently relax again, just dropping away any tension. Be aware of your lower back, your mid back, your upper back, the whole of your spine. And again, with your next breath, just allowing the whole of your back to simply relax. Feeling into your arms, your fingers, just maybe giving your fingers a little wriggle, your wrists a little circle. And then maybe shaking them out, or just letting your hands relax, maybe having the palms down so that we just start to ground the energy. And then just allowing your belly to soften, just let it be loose. Let your chest, your lungs just begin to soften. Your neck and your throat just begin to soften. And then just allowing any tension to drop away from your jaw. Maybe give your jaw a little wiggle, just releasing any tightness there. And then just letting your eyes release. Again, you might want to raise your eyebrows, maybe squeeze your eyes, just letting any tension release from your eyes. And then again, with your eyes closed, just letting your head maybe roll a little, just side to side, just releasing your neck. Any tension that might be still hanging around there, just let it release. And as you bring yourself back, just be aware of the center of your head. And imagine at the center of your head is like a whirlpool, just whirling around in your head. And as you feel into that spiral around in your head, just imagine it's just picking up any thoughts, any judgments, any stresses, any focuses that are not helpful just in this moment, just collecting them up. Taking a nice deep breath in, and then as you breathe out, just spiral that down into your neck and into your throat area. And then again, with your next in-breath, just bringing all of that energy, collecting any energy around your throat, and bring it down into your heart space. And again, collecting that energy in the heart space, bring it down into the solar plexus. And again, just collecting any old stagnant energy there, collecting it up in the spiral, take it down into the lower belly, the sacral chakra. And again, just spiral that energy, collect any old spent energy there and take it down into the base. And then follow that spiral down, just as if like a plug, you take the plug out of the bath and it's just spiraling down, just taking any stale energy down into the earth. And just follow that energy down as it just is dissolved down, back down into the earth. Maybe right down to the earth's core. Any spent energy from your day can just spiral its way down. As you begin to send your energetic roots down deep into the earth's core, feel that your energy is just gently drawn down, just out of the head and down, down, down into the earth. And then just feel as if you've just been drawn up a little through the crown of your head. So just a little bit of length through your spine. Just let yourself sit in a nice upright position. And begin to focus on your breath as a flow of well-being. So just bring that lovely flow of well-being in with your in-breath. And then as you breathe out, just sending that flow of well-being through your whole body, your whole system, just letting your whole body just reset itself. Following the in-breath and letting go with the out-breath. So just allowing that nourishment to wash over your whole body, through your whole body. Just beginning to gently fill your cup again. Just starting to gently let go. Just clearing the energy of the day. And just calling your energy back with each breath. Just calling your energy back to yourself. To fill yourself back up again. To replenish, to recharge. And then just notice if there is a quality that you might like to take into your practice tonight. Maybe a sense of peace and calm, tranquility, a sense of equilibrium, balance. You call your energy back, you call the attention back to yourself. What do you need? What do you need for you to help you, to support all of the other people around you? And just feel that earth is just calling you home, calling you back to your center. And then setting a lovely intention for yourself for this practice. I'm going to go into a gentle yin, restorative kind of yin practice. So just a nice practice to help you settle down for a lovely night's sleep. So if you find your way onto your mat, so we've got, you might want a mat, a bolster, maybe some padding, so you might want a nice blanket down as well, because we'll also go into nice relaxation to finish. Okay, so we're going to start off on all fours, so you won't need your bolster just for a moment, and we're going to come into what's called a Shakti box. So your knees are going to be hip width apart, your hands are going to be just underneath your shoulders, and we're going to have a nice neutral spine. So I'm going to gently draw the navel in towards your spine, rounding up through the spine, the head drops down, and I want you to breathe in there. So you're going to breathe in, and I'm going to breathe out as you release back to neutral position. That's an in-breath, out-breath, in-breath, out-breath, in-breath, out-breath, in-breath, out-breath. You can breathe out through your mouth just to release any tension from your spine, just letting your back muscles gently release, shoulders, and if you've been sat on computers, okay, good. You might want to, again, just work with that for a little while. This is a great practice to do. I call it the bad mood pose. It really works to shift any stagnant energy. So gently, gently, gently coming back to a nice central position. And then we'll just take the hips a little bit side to side. So just gently releasing off your lower back. You might want to take your hips in a kind of figure of 8 movement. So you just start to release your lower back. Again, just letting any tension go there. And then just move in a way that feels good for you. So maybe rounding, you might want to do a little stretch through the rib cage just to release your ribs. And then just tucking your toes under, we'll just take a little toe stretch. So just taking your weight back, just giving your feet a nice little stretch out. Nice few breaths. And then we're going to move straight into a child's pose. So we're going to take the knees to the width of your mat, your big toes together. And we're going to take the hips back towards your heels. Now, if you've got any problems with your knees, you can come onto your back and just draw your knees in towards your chest. So that will work as well. If you've got no problems at all, we're going to come all the way down. Or the other alternative, which is quite a nice one, is also to have your bolster in here. It's a little bit more restorative. So you can just let yourself relax down in this way. So finding a place that works nicely for you. And then we're just going to hold this for a little bit of time. So just taking a few breaths. Again, you can have the head or head down or head on the side. Once you're there, just starting to focus on your breath. So just focus on our breath. Following the breath in, following the breath out. And just letting that gentle breath just begin to calm everything down, just calming down the nervous system, calming down your mind, any busyness. Just let it gently just begin to slow down. Bringing you to that lovely state of balance. That lovely place of center. Then just slowly taking your last 3 breaths there. We're going to slowly come down onto our belly into a nice belly shavasana. So you can have your bolster under your feet if you like, but you can have the tops of the feet on the floor. The arms down by your sides. Just take your head onto one side, and if you've had it on one side in child's pose, you might want to take it to the opposite side. And just let everything drop. Again, just decompressing your body, unwinding your mind. And just bringing everything back to a state of center, back to a state of balance. And then we're going to gently transition into goddess pose. So again, we're going to come onto our back. Now, a couple of different variations here. So if you find that your hips and your knees are really not happy, then you might want to just have your bolster or a pillow underneath. You're just going to bring your feet together on the floor, and then just let your knees be supported by your bolster. Now, if you want to go a little bit deeper into the hips, then you might have the feet onto the bolster with the knees a little bit wider. Or you could just not use the bolster at all and just have the feet on the floor with the knees wide. I quite like to have my arms out to the side of the palms up in this lovely way of receiving, but this also opens up the lymphatic system, so it gives space for the lymphatic system to do its work. So once you're there, again, we're just going to let any tension, tightness release from the hip joints, which we can hold quite a lot of tension around the hips. So just having the hands, maybe you can rest the hands on the belly as well, is quite nice. You might want to have one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. It's really nice. And just really following your breath. So just following the breath in through your nose, out through your nose. You might want to actually, work with a 5 count in breath, a 5 count out breath to equalize the breath. Really bring that state of equilibrium so that we're nicely ready for sleep, or just to boost up our energy levels during the day if needs be. So if you find that you're feeling a bit depleted, then these sort of practices are so good to really build up your energy. So just making sure that the back of your neck is long and the chin's tucked in slightly. And as we tap into that flow of well-being, it's just like you're just topping up your tank for the day ahead tomorrow, so that you're nicely topped up, then you go into a nice restful night's sleep, and then tomorrow you'll be bouncing around like Tigger. Just following that breath in, following the breath out. And then taking your last 3 breaths there. You just might need to give your knees a little bit of support, just to bring them into the center, just hugging them in. And we'll just take a little rock from side to side. Just nice and gentle. And if you want to take the knees a bit wider, this is really nice just to massage. If you've got any tight muscles around the lower back area, it's really good to just give them a little massage as well. All right, so I'm going to come to a seated position, and you can do a little hinge movement. So you just set the hands underneath the back of your pelvis and just gently hinge your way up. So we're going to come into what's called dragonfly pose. So I'm going to take the legs wide. Now again, you may not have access to this. So if your legs are not happy, you might need a little bit of support just underneath the backs of your knees, so that your knees can stay a little bit bent. You might want a little bit of support underneath the back of your pelvis there. and also maybe a bolster at the front. So you can have your bolster long ways on and just lean in, which is really nice. This is a really lovely way to do this pose. So you're not constricted in the throat, but you can just let your head rest. And then, or you can have the bolster just at the front, and then maybe just, you know, leaning in a little. So when you lean in, you'll find that you probably find that this inner thigh area is a bit tight, and also maybe the lower back too. So just go steady, nice and slow. So we're just going to go into a point where we start to feel that resistance, and just be with it. So just let it be. Again, we're always sending the signal to our body to gently relax. And it's quite nice just to close our eyes, just bring our awareness inward. And then you might find after a few breaths, you can maybe just move in a little bit more. I like to come onto my elbows and just let my chin rest on my hands. And that helps me to relax a little bit more. And then once you're there, you can just close your eyes. And just follow your breath in and out through your nose. Just hold for just a little bit of time. And just bringing that sense of calm, of equilibrium, of balance to our system. We're sending a powerful signal to our mind that it's time to relax, it's time to slow down, it's time to sleep. If you do suffer with sleeplessness, it is really beautiful to do this at bedtime. It really helps your system to wind down. And then taking your last 3 breaths there. And again, we're going to always exit the pose nice and slowly, because we want to really contain this lovely energy, this Shakti that we're building. So just releasing your spine first. We're going to bring the feet to about hip width apart, leaning back, and then just a little swish from side to side, just a little windshield wiper, just to release off any energy that wants to move in the hips. Okay, I'm going to go into our last couple of poses, and then we'll have a nice relaxation. So I'm going to come into what I think is like the best posture on the planet for women. This is the best one for bedtime, and it's called the waterfall pose. So you're going to come down onto your back, and you can either use a block or like a meditation cushion, or even a pillow would work. But you're going to bring a bit of elevation into your hips. You want your block to be right at the back of your pelvis. You might need to wriggle around a bit just to get right on there. So you've got a bit of support. Again, the arms are a little bit away from your body. Make sure the back of your neck is long, and we've got a little compression in the throat. This is going to help to bring a little bit of nourishment into the thyroid gland and the parathyroid gland. And
if we're in that menopausal phase of life, then the thyroid can get really affected by this. So it's really lovely to really nourish that area of your body. So we're going to lift the legs up. You might want to just bring your knees in first, and then just let your legs gently float up in the air. Now, if you've got your pelvis in the right position, there should be no effort here. The legs should just gently float, and you don't need to hold any tension anywhere. So if you're feeling like you're not quite there, then just give yourself a little wiggle around to find that perfect place. And then again, just gently close your eyes. You can hold this pose for well, 5, 10, 15 minutes in, but it's really refreshing for your system. So again, just once you've got a place that works for you, just let your breath move in and out of your body. Just let everything gently slow down, calm down. And just following the breath in, following the breath out of your body. Might like to circle your feet, especially if you get a little bit of puffiness in the ankles. Get on your feet all day, then just circle it. And you might even want to give them a little shake as well. So it's really great just to drain out any lymphatic fluid in your legs. Okay, then just bring your knees in again just towards your chest, and then just one at a time. I like to just take one foot at a time down. And then just let your bolster, your block, just release. Just let your legs extend and just moving into a shavasana. So we're going to move into relaxation. So if you want to have a blanket, you might want a pillow for your eyes, and just really settle yourself into a lovely relaxation pose. We're going to just follow the breath in and out of your body. Be aware of your body as a lovely energy body. So you might even be able to feel like a fizziness, a fizzy energy around your body. Just being aware of how your body is feeling now. And just allowing your system just to be held by the earth, just letting the earth gently support you. It's allowing that feeling of a nourishment as it flows through your feet, nourishing your ankles, your feet, your toes. A flow of well-being and nourishment flows through your lower legs, your knees, your thighs, up into your hips and your pelvis. And then allow that flow like a warmth just flowing through your lower back, your mid back, your upper back. Across the shoulders. Down through your arms, your hands, your fingers. And just let your belly relax and soften. Let your chest relax and soften. Your neck, your jaw, your cheeks, your eyes. Relax and soften. Just allow the earth to hold you close.
Flowing the breath in, flowing the breath out. And then gently affirming to yourself, I am calm and completely relaxed. In this moment, all is well. I am calm and completely relaxed. In this moment, all is well. And then you might like to just deepen your breath a little bit. And just take a nice stretch. Maybe just a little rock from side to side, rolling off onto your right side when you're ready. And then slowly and gently bringing yourselves back to a seated position again. Maybe just rubbing your palms together, create a little bit of heat in your hands. And then cupping your palms gently over your eyes, just letting your eyes rest in that warmth. And then just using your fingertips to gently massage over your head, your face, your neck, your shoulders. And as you bring your hands into prayer position at your heart, just taking a moment to really honour yourself. And bring to mind 3 things that you are really grateful for today. And allow that gratitude to invoke a beautiful inner smile. And let that smile rise from your heart to your face and to your eyes. And as you open your eyes into a beautifully restful night's sleep. Namaste, everybody. Good night. Sleep really, really well. See you soon.